okay. Adam, it's preview. Hey, Peaches! Welcome to Previewed, where friends don't let friends quarantine alone.
I'm Adam.
And as I've been saying that a bunch, maybe friends do let friends quarantine alone. Maybe.
Maybe. Well, physically, yes. Digitally, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like a Zoom thing, right?
Right.
A one-way Zoom call?
Sure.
Because everyone's on Zoom?
Yeah.
I guess.
Uh-huh.
For now.
Okay.
Until everyone goes back to Skype.
Sure.
So we've had a lot of time on our hands to do a whole lot of, making this stuff, but also just watching stuff and
Just,
passing the time.
Yeah.
Whittling. Whistling.
Yeah. Whistling.
And whining.
And dining.
Oh,
Profiling. All the things.
all the things. So we've watched a lot of stuff. We've had time now to watch things
Yeah.
we missed. So
Yeah.
we figured we'd kind of go back and kind of talk about all the things we've watched for the past couple weeks to pass the time.
What do you mean? There's no trailers for us to react to?
There's no trailers for us to react to. So we're reacting to actual movies and TV shows that we've finally had a chance to watch.
Sounds like a bad. It sounds like a bad Tom Waits song. Like, and the trailer reactors ain't got no trailers. Sad peaches, sad peaches. All right.
Okay, Jay, so what's a movie or TV show you finally caught up on over the past couple
I
weeks?
finally saw Shazam.
You haven't seen
Yeah,
Shazam
I didn't see
yet?
Shazam. I don't know. It just kind of.
That came out last year.
Yeah, I know. I didn't see it. Yeah,
What?
but yeah,
Okay.
I finally saw Shazam.
What did you think?
Liked it a lot.
Right?
Great little flick. My only gripe
Okay.
about Shazam is that they had all, the bad guys were like the 7 deadly sins.
Yes.
The CG was cool, but like the character design for the monsters, in my opinion, was severely lacking. And I was like, you have the ability to like make them all interesting and different, and they all just look like lizard monsters.
I couldn't tell you who was who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the one with the wings, I was like, is he Wrath or is he Flight? He is the one with wings. Is that a deadly sin? Maybe now. I don't know.
I liked how they, even though I kind of realized they were going to they're going to go to the Shazam family. Like, they're going that angle? Cool.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was going to be for the sequel.
Yeah.
That Mary would get it, and then
No, I thought it was great.
I thought it was really good.
And they all became Shazam?
Yeah.
And then, what's his name from the OC? Crutchy, the Crutchy brother? His superhero person?
Was the guy from the OC.
What's his... Wow, I can't remember his name. This isolation has, like, been melting
Mary.
my brain.
But
anyways, I didn't know that I didn't realize mentally that he needed to be in these superhero movies. I was like, why has he not been here all along?
Oh.
That's great. I love it.
tonally, it was the best DC film in the DC.
Oh, by
extended
far.
universe.
I haven't enjoyed front to back a DC movie in a long time. Mm-hmm. And that one I was like, oh, this has something for literally everybody. Can you explain to me the after credit sequence?
The Mind Worm, Mr. Mind.
Oh, okay.
So that is an old school villain.
Yeah.
He's like a telepathic worm. It's one of those golden age bad guys that like is super silly, but he's actually like a decent sized threat. I'm a little sad that they couldn't figure out getting Henry Cavill in there at the end. I know he would have been there for like half a day, but just being able to see his face and have Superman be in that movie with that energy, that's the Superman that everybody wants.
Yeah.
And that would have been great to have.
Sure.
So unfortunately couldn't figure it out.
It's still pretty cool.
It was.
That was a nice little...
It was really cool. It was really cool.
Adam, what's your first thing you watched?
I finally watched Tangled.
Okay. What'd you think?
It was really good.
Yeah, it's a great little flick.
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
I got Disney Plus for the kiddos for Christmas because I didn't have anything else to give them. Even though I already gave them Netflix. They needed something new, so I got them Disney Plus. And I was like, oh, well, we got time now. Oh, there's all these Disney movies I haven't seen. You know what? Everyone keeps talking about Tangled. Sure, let's watch Tangled. Yeah, it's real good.
There's only one flaw in Tangled.
What's that?
They just should call it Rapunzel and call it a day.
Marketing? I don't know why they did it.
Yeah.
I guess it was marketing.
Well, like Frozen isn't called like,
The Ice
Elsa.
Queen? Yeah.
Or the Ice Queen or anything. So it's like, I guess that's kind of the direction they wanted to move into. But at the same time, like, Tangled kind of had to bite the bullet and be, like, the first one to do that. And we're like, well, the other ones are Snow White, and it's about Snow White. I don't understand why you gotta... Okay, whatever. Yeah, but I think that one kind of got lost in the mix.
I liked the fact they called it Tangled.
Oh.
I think it's a interesting take on the whole subject.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's just a different name than just a princess's name. It's like, oh yeah, she's got really long hair, and it sometimes gets tangled, even though she loops it around the rafters and combs it a bunch of stuff. The only downside of that movie was that the main villain, the evil queen or evil witch or whatever, just an evil old woman.
Yeah.
I don't think she had any powers, right? She's just an evil old woman.
I think she had some tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah, but not like a magical ability. She just knew the song and stayed young for a really long time.
Oh, that's true.
But I don't think she really had any. And she could also build a tower. She also was able to build a tower.
Which, honestly...
That's hard. It's hard to do.
If you're trying to get contractors to build a tower, it's like, man, it's a lot. It's a lot of paperwork. They say it's going to take 6 months, but it takes like a whole year. It's like a whole thing.
Because like her only motivation was to stay young. I was waiting for...
You act as if you're not actively living that in your own life.
But I wouldn't kidnap a baby.
I'm just saying, if someone came
and
to
then
your door
raise that baby
with very compelling evidence that you could have the ability to stay young forever by doing that, I think you'd probably run the numbers a little bit.
And kidnap a child.
I don't know,
and Stockholm them in a tower?
Maybe, I don't know.
I would like to stay alive for as long as possible, but like at the same, I don't know if I'm down for kidnapping a child.
I'm just saying.
And then raising that child.
You don't know what you're going to know until you know.
Because I don't want to have kids. That's one of the reasons why I'm so young.
But even one to keep you young forever?
Well, I mean, I think that's why my sister's got nephews, so that if I need organs, I could probably get theirs. She doesn't know that, but like, I've got 3 sets of healthy, young organs just kind of floating around North Carolina right now. If we ever need them, I'm glad I'm coming with that scalpel. Give me them kidneys. Tangled's a good movie. Watch Tangled if you haven't seen it. I really liked it. Jay, what's another movie and or TV show that you've
This
seen?
was a movie that I rented, even though it was $20 to rent, because it's one of those movies that was in theaters, like when this all went down.
Oh, yeah.
And so they like put it on like Amazon for like,
okay.
Like, it's technically like just coming out, so it's like more expensive to rent, which is fine. Because Kimberly really wanted to see it, so we rented it for our anniversary.
That's nice.
But the new Emma remake, it was very, very boring. Oh wow, it was boring. Kimberly really likes like the Pride and Prejudice and like all that stuff. She loves those movies.
Sure.
And like Little Women was actually very good. So I'm glad we saw that. But
the new one.
But she likes those kind of stories. Sure. And I was like, okay, like I'll watch Emma with you. Like happy anniversary is a movie. Like it was a special occasion kind of thing, and the acting was very good, the casting was very good, but like it was like very clear to me early on that I was like, oh, like they have just like nothing to say here other than we're just doing Emma. Man, it was really boring.
Did Kimberly like it?
No, she was like, oh, this. I was like, man, this is. She was like, I was looking at my phone. She was like, you're bored, huh? I was like, yeah. And she was like, so am I. And I was like,
great.
Well, we're finishing it. We paid $20. I was like, we got this in 24 hours. We're going to watch as a bunch. We're going to get our $20 worth.
Just a boring movie and a boring telling.
Really well acted, though. The performances were very good. I was just like, I just don't care.
So if you like Emma.
It's also not, let's be real, like, from Jane Austen, like, she has, like, Pride and Prejudice. Like, she's got, like, some of the, like, big ones. And, like, there's, like, some of the, like, romance stuff in this one kind of has, like, a Pride and Prejudice vibe. And I was like, we have a better version of this. And it's Pride and Prejudice.
I would never watch Emma.
No. That's not, no. I wouldn't even wish that on you.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Was that bad, huh?
Anna, what's the next thing you watch?
So, sticking with the Disney theme, I finally saw Frozen.
You finally saw Frozen?
I finally saw Frozen.
Okay. Wow, you guys are like really going down that. That's really the...
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just, Amanda has already seen it.
Okay.
I had never seen it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't understand what the hype's about. It's not that good of a movie.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not a good movie.
It's a kid movie, dude.
Sure, it's not a good kid's movie. I say that, even though, dude, Let It Go. That song slaps.
The song rips.
It suck it. It is.
That song is it's like the best Disney song
awesome.
ever. It's very, very good.
So good.
When she does the thing and like does the walk with the dress on, it's just very good.
Dude, I turned to Amanda. It's like she does the it's like I'm ready to go. Like wow, I got 6 to midnight. Here we go.
I don't like that.
Oh
I don't
my
like
god,
that one
dude,
bit.
it's hot.
That's not the show. We're
but it's
doing
hot.
Here.
Oh,
that's not no. That's
I know.
the right take.
But that's like the hottest thing I've seen in a Disney movie.
I will give you that. But also,
it's so
family
hot.
programming.
It's so hot. Spoiler alert! That in the sequel, that Olaf,
even Olaf doing the little thing?
Yeah, makes fun. She's like, yeah, it is me. Like it was. It is hot.
So you're saying you watched Frozen 2 as well?
Yes, we're gonna get to that. I did Frozen. Next week we're gonna say it's Frozen 2. It's so hot.
Might as well just go into it now.
No, we're gonna stick with Frozen, the first one.
Okay.
Like, I'm really tired of the tropes where, oh no, an accident, and not even a big deal accident, as a child somehow has the trajectory of your entire life. Your parents say, you can never use your powers again, and don't tell Anna because she's gonna die or something, so it's a secret from everybody. Yeah. And then the parents are dead, and then that one moment just rules the rest of Elsa's life. And it's like, that's really?
Yeah.
Really? That's a trope, and it's dumb. And like, it could have been really cool. The movie could have been really good, except they kidified it way too much. Because a lot of the songs weren't necessary.
Yeah.
Some of them were. Most of them weren't. But I would have much rather had more of the beginning of the movie be about Elsa and her isolation and making the decision to be isolated instead of having it from just Anna's perspective.
Yeah.
Because it was like, do you want to build a snowman? That was a really touching song.
Yeah.
But like, can we also see it from Elsa's perspective? Like, she also wants to be with Anna, but is so scared of herself that she can't.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Like, we just get it from Anna, and the parents are dead. Flash forward, now Elsa's going to be queen, and then everything takes place in like 36 hours.
Yeah.
And like, no, I can't. No, I'm gonna leave. No. And I was like, oh, okay. And here's the other thing. I'm gonna go save my sister. Great. I love the fact it was a very sisterly storyline.
Yeah.
Sisters, it was great. I mean, the sisters was a love story. Not so much with the guy from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Yeah.
But the fact that Anna, when she's leaving, decides to leave the kingdom in charge of a foreigner. You notice that? Someone not in the line of succession or anyone from Arendelle is in charge. Like, oh, this prince that I just met from a foreign land, you're in charge. Okay, bye. And then just leaves. And it's like, you just left.
Kind of irresponsible.
What? Super. And then like the little Duke guy from a whole different country is also kind of in charge.
Yeah.
And bad, like,
they could have just staged a coup. They could have just like not gone after her and just let her stay out there and be crazy and be like, cool, I guess this is our country now. Like, we didn't have to marry these two together in order to like bridge. It was like, I guess this is just ours.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyone says anything, just chop their heads off and let's move on.
That would, because then it could have been like, if you see like the uncle, the creepy older guy kind of doing that, and then it turns out surprise, like the reveal of the young guy, like, I don't actually care about you, I'm just trying to marry you for your thing, and by the way, you're dead. That was a really good reveal, even though pop culture wise, I knew that was happening anyways. But it was a good reveal.
Yeah.
Like, that was well done.
Well, because they set that their song is really good. They
it is.
Set it up well.
Mm-hmm. So, but besides that, like, the act of true love was Anna saving Elsa.
Yeah.
Like, she saved herself. Anna basically saved herself.
Yeah.
Which was neat, but like the love story in the Frozen films, Kristoff is not a part of that.
Yeah.
It's all about Anna and Elsa.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay, what's the next thing you saw?
We watched, we have a YouTube TV at our house.
Oh, you do?
And it's a long story. We have been watching, you can watch like live TV, but also like if you like a show, it just like has all the shows.
Oh.
So we watched, Kimberly has really taken to, and I guess I have now too, considering I'm just there watching it with her, the show Hometown on HGC. It's a total ripoff of Fixer Upper with the Gaineses. Is that their name? It's a total ripoff of Fixer Upper, but it's just these two, it's a husband and wife. The husband is a contractor and a woodworker, and the wife is an interior decorator and an artist, and they just renovate houses in their hometown of Laurel, Mississippi. And I just like it because they're like kind of like sentimental. Like they do the research about like who originally owned the house in the town, and they like tell the history of the house and like kind of like expand the history of the town. But like also, the guy from the show, we kind of look similar, especially now that I've grown out my beard really long.
Okay.
I was like, I like this guy. And Kimberly was like, because you are that guy. And I was like, yeah, because he's kind of like, he is, big burly man who can like get stuff done, but also like when he's like woodworking, he's like very like, he's very
gentle touch.
He's very sentimental about it, and I just really like that show because it's just sometimes you just need a show where just like people are nice to each other the whole time, and there's like it's just like we made a house, this is nice, and they're like, oh, this is our home. And it's like, yeah, welcome to our hometown, and I'm like, oh, I love it. Thank you, show. Thank you, show.
So you're gonna take up some woodworking to help pass the time here?
Kimberly and I have talked about it.
Oh, shut up! Really?
No, and not that I'm gonna. Not like it's an actual plan. But I was like, we would kill it on one of these shows. Well, what we think is that we want to find a couple that is like that they're really good at woodworking and contracting and making stuff. And me and Kimberly can be like the artsy fartsy like decorating couple. So it'd be like 2-couple show.
Okay.
Because then that would work.
Okay. Sure.
Because I'm really good at like picking paint color and such.
I mean, like, you picked that nail color, so.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep your morale up. And mine is pink fingernails and my great-grandfather's giant pinky ring. Yeah, so I like that show.
All right.
Adam, what's the next?
I watched Frozen 2! I watched Frozen 2 because I saw the first one. Might as well see the second one. And man, oh man. Remember when we watched the trailer for that last year? And we were just like, holy crap,
I liked Frozen 2.
Could be really good.
I liked
it. Training and doing stuff, and like she's fighting a water horse, and there's gonna be like a fire miser. Yeah, the idea we had for Frozen 2 was way better than Frozen 2. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Holy crap! I
liked Frozen 2.
It's not a horrible movie, but man, oh man, they could have done something really cool that worked for everybody.
Well, my only issue with Frozen 2.
Everyone.
Is that none of why anything happens makes any sense. The given circumstances of what has happened is explained well.
Yeah.
It just, none of it makes, I'm like, okay, so, but why was there a fight between these two tribes?
Yep.
Like, what was actually going down? Why, like, they're like, oh, well, the dam is the problem. I was like, well, then why did we build the dam in the first place? That's not explained.
Nope.
Like, okay, so she's being called to this island in the middle of nowhere that her parents were trying to go there, but why were they trying to go there? Why is it important that she goes there? Because she just goes there and sings a song and then learns, quote unquote, the secret. But what about that place it has the ability to show you the secret? It doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense. It's
just like, it's MacGuffin after MacGuffin after MacGuffin. It's just like, it's like Frozen 2. It's like, we go on an adventure because reasons.
Yeah. There's no external outside force causing them to go do anything. It's just circumstances.
Yeah.
And just figure out the mystery.
Which was fine. I thought it was fun.
It's not fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Because after seeing the first one, I was like, all right, I don't get it, but like, I don't get why this movie was such a big deal. Some of the songs are good.
Yeah,
the character designs are good.
Into the Unknown is a banger, though. We can all agree.
It's not as good as Let It Go.
Not as good as Let It Go, but it's pretty close.
She was the fifth element.
I liked it.
Just say she's the fifth element. And just like, but she never did. It's like, is it love? We don't know. It's actually just,
also,
Elsa.
How is ice the fifth element?
Well, how is ice the fifth element?
It's just water. Like, it's just like you're part of a water thing.
It's a subset of water.
It's just like, oh, there's this fifth element. I'm like, that's not. I was like,
they're
going to say it's Elsa, and that doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense. Yeah. It makes no sense.
And also, they set up the reindeer buddy, who's like the guy that's like, hey, we're going to teach you how to propose like the reindeer way or whatever.
Oh.
And I was like, oh man, they set up and it's like, they paid this guy a lot of money to have 4 lines. I was like, I guarantee you there was a lot more to do, and they just cut that out. Yeah, it's a kids movie.
Kids movie. It could have been better. It could have been like an everybody movie. Could have been like an everybody movie.
I know a lot of kids that straight up love that movie. So
that's great. But it could have been an everybody movie. If they had some external force that actually didn't like Arendelle or Elsa or some reason, or actually expanded why her parents died, like an actual reason, an actual bad guy, an external force to fight against.
All right.
And bring the sister. By the way, the sister relationship between them in the second one is like cranked up to 11. Like, I don't understand.
Well, yeah, you feel like they're gonna smooch. Like
the whole time.
Like the whole time.
The whole time.
You're like, I don't. Why is this the energy?
It's really. It was.
Why is this the energy?
That was the weird thing. That was the energy, and I'm like, okay, like, okay, sure, no problem, no judgment here.
No.
But also,
sister smooching, I think there's some judgment here.
I'm not gonna judge. Who am I to judge? It's the old times. It's Norwegia. I don't know. Norwegia? No, it's Scandinavian. It's
keep
okay.
that in your fan fiction, okay? I don't need that. I don't need that here. Again, family show.
But also some of the similar energy to bring when you brought it up is Kristoff and the guy, the reindeer guy. There was.
Like, are they gonna smooch?
I thought they were gonna smooch.
I was like, I feel like everyone's gonna smooch. And like, not in a productive way. I'm like, why is there so much tension banging around this place? I don't know, like, can we save the day? What's going on?
And I don't know why, and what did Elsa end up being at the end? Like, why was she there? Mm-hmm. Like, why? There was they didn't explain the why of pretty much everything in that movie.
Yeah.
Which is like, damn it, this could have been really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay, what's something else you've watched in the past few weeks?
The next thing I watched
to keep those demons at bay.
I only have one line as a review, and mainly I'm going to keep it short because we're going to be watching it live together.
Ah, okay.
I watched Tiger King.
Oh, did you now?
And it was the most buck wild shit I've seen in like a decade, and that's all I'm going to say. You'll find out soon enough.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger King. The hype is real.
I just got done with watching Star Trek Picard.
Oh, how'd you like it?
Holy crap, it's not good.
Oh, no.
I know.
That's a shame.
It sucks. It sucks that it's not good. Yeah. I wish it was good. I wish it was so good, and it's not.
What's bad about it?
Everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, the world we left, the last time we saw the Federation, the last two things we saw were Voyager comes back triumphant after blowing up the network, the subspace network from the Borg.
Sure.
And a couple of TNG movies when Romulus has a cool ship and Data kills himself, sacrifices himself to save Picard.
Yeah.
Right? That's pretty much the last time we saw the Federation. Flash forward now, what is that, like 20 years or so?
Yeah.
20
Enough
years?
time to grow a profitable winery?
Enough time for everything we know and love about the Federation to get kicked squat in the nuts and get turned upside down. Like, hey, remember the happy, fun Federation that was like trying to do its best and protect everybody and be like the utopia that humanity could be?
Yeah.
Guess what? It's not that anymore.
Yeah.
Because
Picard left.
Because racism and xenophobia and everybody hates each other.
Yeah.
And the Tal Shiar has infiltrated the Federation to like its deepest secrets.
I know what that is.
And the Borg are around, but like not really. And somehow the Romulans claimed a Borg cube, and Hugh is back, and that's cool. And Seven's now a giant mercenary. She's still smoking hot and a badass, but she's a mercenary now. She's learned no lessons from her time on Voyager and hanging out with Janeway.
Look, girls gotta eat, you know?
And apparently she's a lesbian now, or she's bi because things didn't work out with Chakotay. We don't know. Each gets murdered out of nowhere. Like it's not good.
That's a shame.
It's a real shame. And they also pretty much stole the storyline from Mass Effect. The first three Mass Effects.
Really?
Yep. Pretty much just straight stole that storyline.
Okay. Well, as long as they end it better.
I mean, the first season ends. It is over. That storyline, I think, is done. There was no cliffhanger. The storyline is done. But there is a second season coming at some point in the future. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Because they left no doors open, and like, why are we continuing with this? Even though, do you care about this giant spoiler?
Nah, it's fine.
Picard's kind of immortal now, so...
What?
I mean, not necessarily, they wrote them, but like, he could very easily be immortal right now. It's not great.
Okay.
It's not. I really wish it was good, and it wasn't, and I'm so sad. Oh, God. Although I am really enjoying the Red Letter Media guys' review of it. If you have not watched them, watch it.
Stop advertising other YouTube creators.
They're very good. You should watch it.
No, watch all our old stuff.
Jay, is there anything else you've been watching?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're just gonna. What else have you been watching? You have a lot more.
I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
I'm tapped out.
Oh, I'm just gonna bang through. Okay, I'm gonna bang through all the other stuff.
Bang through it, Jay.
Okay,
Be
so some of you may or may not know, but my wife Kimberly is on a very popular podcast called Broad Wasted.
She is.
And they've been doing, because of the quarantine, they've been doing extra content via Zoom. And so they've been doing like musical movies and just like chatting about them.
Oh, okay.
And so we watched all of the Aladdins.
All of them.
All of them.
Even the live action.
Oh,
one.
yeah, the live, yeah. Well, the original Aladdin's, of course, great.
Of course.
But it's only great because Robin Williams is amazing. But Return of Jafar is a big piece of crap.
Oh.
Like a big piece of crap.
Never
like
saw
it's
it.
really not good. And then King of Thieves is pretty okay. Only because Robin comes back to be the genie again. So that's the only thing that kind of makes it like worth your while.
Gotcha.
The live action one, why? It just didn't need to exist. It just was like, here's the thing. Will Smith really gave it 100%. Like you can't fault the guy. He really made he went for it. So I got to give him credit. But I was like, I just if Robin Williams isn't the genie, I just don't care. We also just watched Mary Poppins again, which
which one?
The original.
Oh,
The original. We watched the original Mary Poppins.
Cool.
Which I can't tell you enough. If you are not doing well in the quarantine, if social distancing is really bumming you out, maybe give Mary Poppins a go.
Maybe a spoonful of sugar is exactly what you need.
No joke. Because Kimberly put it on as like kind of like, well, we gotta watch all the Mary Poppins, and I was like, I don't want to watch Mary Poppins. 15 minutes into it, I was just like, right there. It was just like zoomed in, Mary Poppins, bringing happy and we also watched the second one, which is such a good try.
There's a second one?
Yeah, the one they just came out.
Oh, the recent one.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Watch that one.
I thought that was like Mary Poppins
Such a
2.
good try. Really had all the pieces there, but just
Didn't quite connect.
It's fine. I had a good time. I thought there were some good performances in it, but it just was like, like this. A couple of the songs just suffer from it. I was like, yeah, they already kind of nailed it with Steppin' Time. Like they don't need this song just is fine, but it's just not as good. And then we watched also Saving Mr. Banks. Again, another movie that will lift you up a little bit.
What's that one?
That's the one about making Mary Poppins. Because the woman who wrote Mary Poppins kind of had to be courted by Walt Disney in order for them to make the movie. And she was very difficult during that process. Oh yeah, it's and then Tom Hanks plays Walt Disney. It's very good. Emma Thompson plays the writer.
The one.
Okay. Great flick.
Okay.
Love that movie. Honestly, all those movies will just make you feel good. Like Mary Poppins, we all need Mary Poppins right now. We can agree. I think we can agree. Like we're all kind of this whole quarantine thing. Like it's kind of making me like a big child right now, and I don't really I've kind of lost my mask a little bit. And
Really?
Mary Poppins is like kind of I don't know. She provides a little little tent pole. I like it. I also watched Heavyweights again.
Oh yeah. Still good.
So good. Last night, Kimberly and I decided we were going to drink a lot of drinks, and then we just were scrolling through TV and came across the beginning of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Hey, if you're doing that whole thing where happy hour starts at 4:30 and you just kind of go, honestly, great flick to put on. We had a great time. I was like, oh yeah, I love this movie. Like, yeah, woo! But glug, 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 here we go, all right. And then the last thing we've been watching, I would recommend to everyone right now, find a show that you haven't seen in a long time, but have a lot of affection for, and give it a watch through again, because it'll help you feel better. We're watching through Community again right now, and it's like...
Those first 3 or 4 seasons are fantastic.
So good.
I forgot, Jay, I watched something else.
What'd you watch?
Gemini Man!
Oh, yeah!
I don't know why everybody hates it. I really don't know why everybody hates it. It is... It's pretty good. Ang Lee directs it.
Yeah.
He's a fantastic director.
Yeah.
The cinematography in the movie is amazing. Now, some of the CG, I can understand why people didn't like it when it was on the big screen, but I watched it on my 13-inch laptop.
Yeah.
2D, normal, 180p, normal, just normal is normal. It looked good.
Normal?
It is normal. The action was fantastic. The story's just, Will Smith, I want to leave the military or the secret military or whatever. I just don't want to work anymore. Well, we're not done with you yet. You know a secret. We got to kill you. We're going to send your clone after you. It's just a normal story to just have a clone involved in it. And it's but it's good.
He kicked a guy in the face with a motorcycle.
That scene's really good. The scene's really good.
Yeah.
The emotional storyline with the clone kind of coming to terms with the father, which, I mean, there's a weird angle with Clive Owen like really liking Will Smith to the point where he clones him.
You think they're going to smooch the whole time?
No. But I wouldn't be surprised if he made another clone just to smooch, because this guy really had a thing for Will Smith. To the point where he cloned him in the mid-90s and then basically Boba Fetted him.
Yeah.
So he did, to raise his own clone to be a murderer. But guys, it's a decent movie. If it's just a straight action film, it's not bad. And there's a little, not like a real big twist at the end, but like a nice little oh yeah, they talked about that. It pays off. Like, oh yeah, I recommend it. So that's what we've been watching the past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We probably have...
my list was way longer than I thought it was going to be in a way that I wasn't really thrilled about. Because I texted Kimberly and I was like, hey, like what? I was like, here's my list of what we've watched. Like, am I missing anything? She's like, yes, all of this other crap. And I was like, oh yeah, it's been 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I've seen people, except for this guy.
Hi. It's going to be a few more weeks before things go back to normal? Oh no! So we may do another one of these because there is a lot more time to watch things.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So guys, tell us what you've been watching the past the time.
Yeah, what's
in quarantine?
What's been helping you out through this whole social distancing?
Quarantine. Ooh.
Quarantine, and it's just people in their pajamas.
Yeah,
hopping out of chimneys.
Yeah.
Cheeto dust.
Yeah, pretty much. But socially distant from each other because there's
6 feet apart, but just quarantine. Quarantine? Did somebody say quarantine?
Let us know what you guys are watching down in the comments below or hop on our Discord channel. Guys, there have been so many people hopping on Discord. It's been fantastic. Keep going Discord. So many cool people, so many cool things going on Discord. The links are down below in our description box. And while you're down there, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Do that YouTube that you do so well. Guacamole's extra. You watching a disgusting amount of content, you weirdos, you? Yep.
What else are we gonna do?
What else are we gonna do?
Well, guys, we got something interesting coming up tomorrow. We kind of gave it away in the video, but it may be a surprise. So we'll see you guys then. We hope it's good. Okay. Bye.